Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are having a wonderful day. It is late Sunday morning and I wanted to share with you a couple of things that I've purchased from a couple different authorized Trollbeads retailers. In this box here, a retailer at the beginning of the year when Trollbeads announced their retiring list, they actually had like 25% off everything that was in the retired for like a few days. So I took advantage of that sale. And then this is another authorized retailer that had one of those promos where, like, if you buy a clasp, you get a free bracelet, a free foxtail bracelet, I should say. They had the buy three, get one free. And what was the other promo that they had going on? The promo with the stones. So I'm gonna share what is in this box first. And they actually don't package it in Trollbeads boxes, so I just kind of repurposed one of my boxes that I already have just to kind of show you this first shot here. But let me get everything out so I can share with you what I got. So one thing that I didn't want to miss out on was the twisted copper bangle. I wear a size extra small in Trollbeads bangles, and I already have the smooth copper bangle. And when I saw that the twisted was on the retirement list this year, I wanted to jump on that right away because, of course, things like rings or bangles, you want to make sure that you're able to get the size that you need. So when I saw that they had this for 25% off, I jumped on it. So that is the twisted copper bangle. And then another thing that I really wanted to get was this clasp here. And this is the crisp flower clasp. I can't remember what year it came out, but I just think this is such a pretty flower. It has, as you can see, two flowers, and they remind me of a poppy. And then you have this two-leaf detail on one side and then another leaf detail on the other side. So two sides have the flowers and two sides have that beautiful leaf detail. And so I jumped on this one, and I'm really happy I did because look at it. So this is the crisp flower clasp. And then I noticed that I believe a couple of the different knots that they came out with in that one collection, and I'm trying to even remember what the collection was called. If I can find out what it was, I'll put it down here somewhere. But I've always admired all the different little knots, silver beads that Trollbeads has. And this one here is the courage knot. And you know, we all need courage from time to time. And that is one of the reasons why I chose this one. I definitely want to go back and get all of the little knots, but didn't want to miss this one for sure. So this one here is just the courage knot. And then another bead that I didn't want to miss, and you know, on the site it's shown this way. It's the come together bead, and it is just this most amazing star shape. Now, I wish, and I didn't realize this, like you cannot put it on your bracelet in this manner. You can only put it on your bracelet in this manner, which it is still beautiful, but I really wish that you could actually wear it on your bracelet like this, because goodness, what a showstopper that would be. And I just realized I have that in the way. Sorry, guys. But this is simply called Come Together. And I have several of those. I want to say there's one called Starry Night Sky or Starry Night. I have several of those beads on my wish list, and this one I think is one of the larger ones. Some of the other ones are a little bit smaller, but right there is where you can see like the S925 and the LAA. But I thought this one was a beautiful silver bead, so definitely decided to treat myself to it. And then another little silver that has been on my wish list for a long time is this one. And it is called Love Rings. And, you know, when you look at it this way, you don't really see the hidden heart. Like when it's on your bracelet, you do not see the little heart detail. But let me show you. Let me see if I can get it here where you can see it. Of course, my nails are in the way. There we go. There's the little heart detail on the love rings. And I just think that is so sweet. And, you know, on a foxtail or on a bangle, you know, this is what, of course, you're gonna see. I put it here. It's just a cute little loopy bead. I could even put it probably next to like my courage knot and just kind of have like a nice little series of like little twisty looking silvers. Like I think this would be a lot of fun styled with the little go round stones, either the smooth or the now faceted version. But Love Rings is definitely one that has been on my wish list for years, and I decided with that sale to treat myself. So I did get it. And then the last silver that I treated myself to is an actual stopper, and this is the chili pepper stopper. And this actually surprised me. This came out what, 3 years ago for the fall season. It came out when the porcelain beads with like the pumpkin and the grapes and the chili pepper and the wheat. It came out with on top, I believe, and all of those different mandala silver pieces. And this is one I have long admired. You can see, you know, when you look at it this way, the tops of the chili pepper. But if you're just looking at it on a bangle or a foxtail, you can't really tell that it's a chili pepper. I just think it's a really pretty stopper. In fact, let me put it on this copper bangle so you can kind of see what it looks like on the bangle. So that is the chili pepper stopper. So that is what I took advantage of with the one store having a sale. And then in this box, let me share with you what I treated myself to. And as you can see, I took advantage of the buy a clasp, get a foxtail, And I did take advantage of the buy three, get one free sale. But one item I've taken off the bracelet because it's going to be a gift for someone. So let me get everything off the pillow here so I can show you one by one. All right, so one of the things that I purchased was another stopper. And this stopper, as I'm twirling it around, depicts the evolution of a frog. Here we have a tadpole, and then here, and I should have looked this up, but you know, here it's starting to look like a frog with the long tail. And then here we have, you know, the final evolution from one to the other of a frog. And if you know me, I love frogs. So this was a stopper that I wanted to most certainly get. I actually think it retired in 2022. So with the buy three, get one, I kind of perused everything in the same price point, and this was one of the options that I wanted to get. So that's the Evolution stopper. And then this is something I already have in my collection. This is the Lotus silver bead, and I wanted to make sure I had two. Like, I don't know what it is about troll beads and the tiny silvers. I always want to have like doubles of those. So I could not put this one in my cart fast enough. And I actually think this one did retire this year. So I wanted to make sure I got a second one before I could no longer get a second one. So I think this will be a beautiful little end cap on a bracelet on either side. And it also looks really nice on a fantasy necklace where you have that one very large lotus flower, and then you kind of work your way up and then maybe stop with a small one on top. And forgive me here, I need to let my kitty out, so I'm gonna pause filming here for a second. Another silver that I wanted to grab, now this is part of the current collection, and this is something that came out with the spring collection last year, and this is just called Framed by Buds. And I really like these little framed by beads. They're really fun to use on a bracelet design or even a fantasy necklace as well. And the whole purpose of these is to wrap around one of the little go-round stones. In fact, I do have a little go-round here. Let me see if I can do this on camera here. Probably not. At least not well. Hold on. All right, had to do that off camera. That just was not working. But here you can see it framing the faceted strawberry quartz that just came out with this year's spring drop, or canvas drop, I think is what they're calling the collection. So wanted to get this cute little silver. And then the last thing that I treated myself to was part of the buy a clasp, get a free foxtail bracelet promotion. And this one is from this year's spring collection, and it is called the Clasp of the Heart. And it has a strawberry quartz on one side, and then a rose quartz on the other. The other sides are just plain, as you can see. And I have quite a few of these clasps in my collection. I have, let's see, I have the green and white one, and I know I have the, Santa's elf that has the green onyx. And for some reason, I'm thinking I have another one with stones, but I'm just, oh, the one with the prehnite and the butterflies. I really just like these clasps with the stones. So when I saw that I could get this year's new clasp and get a foxtail free, I went for it with that promo. And I went with a very long foxtail. Like, this one is huge, but I went with the longest one. This is like a 9.4 inch. And my thought there is I'm going to try joining, and maybe I need to get like another 9.4 inch, but I'm going to try joining 2 long foxtails together and then 2 clasps to have kind of like another necklace option, but with a foxtail. So did treat myself to the longest foxtail bracelet that was available. So that is my little Trollbeads haul there. Are you kind of like me, where when that retired list drops, you're frantically prioritizing and getting, at least the ones that you absolutely don't want to miss out on, and then just maybe adding another retired piece or two every time you purchase something. I know I just don't want to miss out on my favorites. So, but that is it, everyone. Let me know what your favorites are. Have you been picking up anything up from the retired collection that I guess recently retired this year? Let me know. I'd love to hear from you. Take care and stay safe and well. Bye.